What happened to Amanda Bynes? The entertainment community was taken aback when Amanda Bynes announced in 2010 that she would be leaving the performing career at the tender age of 22. Due to her sharp sense of humor and her exuberant presence on television, Amanda had become one of the most well-liked young stars of her era. She was also noted for her youthful appearance. Since she was a child, her career had been thriving, beginning with her major part in Nickelodeon's The Amanda Show, and continuing with her success in films such as What a Girl Wants and She's the Man. Her career had been blossoming ever since she was a child. Fans and co-workers alike were baffled by her decision, particularly in light of the fact that she had previously indicated that she was committed to pursuing a career in the entertainment industry for the rest of her life. Furthermore, she had stated that she was committed to pursuing a career in the entertainment sector. During an interview that took place in 2007, she gave a statement that reflected a responsible and practical attitude. In her statement, she stated that she would avoid giving in to the temptations that come with notoriety, which are something that many young performers do. Amanda, on the other hand, was already confronted with challenges that were beneath the surface of her conduct or look, including substance usage. By the late 2000s, Amanda had already begun experimenting with a variety of substances, with marijuana being her initial drug of choice that she had explored. Following that, in the year 2008, she received her initial dose of Adderall when she was operating on the set of the film Hairspray. The beauty standards of Hollywood were putting an increasing amount of pressure on Amanda, and she found out that many celebrities were using the medication to control their weight. The fact that she was interested in this was the single most important factor in her decision. As a consequence of her continued use of Adderall, which eventually turned into a routine component of her life, she experienced negative effects on her health, appearance, and conduct. The year 2009 brought about an increase in the intensity of her mental and professional struggles. Her fashion brand, which had only been successful for a short period of time, had failed, and her body image issues had gotten more severe. Due to the fact that she was abusing substances, it became increasingly challenging for her to carry out the responsibilities of her employment. She struggled to remember lines and grew highly self-conscious about her appearance, which finally led to her unexpectedly abandoning the film Hall Pass after just a few sequences had been completed. Additionally, she had problems memorizing lines. In 2010, Amanda had her final important performance, which was supposed to be another pinnacle of her career. However, when she viewed herself on screen, she found herself filled with sentiments of self-criticism. This performance was supposed to be a highlight of her career. After that, she went on to explain that the event was a defining point in her life, adding that she was unable to stand to witness her performance and that it reiterated her uncertainties surrounding her future in the acting industry. She went on to say that she was unable to endure seeing her performance. By posting, "Being an actress isn't as fun as it may seem," she announced the announcement of her retirement on Twitter, which was just a few days after the premiere of 𝐬𝐶𝐴. "Acting is no longer something that I find enjoyable, and as a result, I have made the decision to cease doing it." Their reactions to this were characterized by shock, bewilderment, and intense sadness. This was because her admirers were unaware of the personal misery that was the motivating force for her decision. In spite of her retirement, Amanda did not experience any sense of peace. Her dependence on narcotics increased swiftly, and she began to spend her days by herself, frequently waking up and baking. On top of that, she started spending her days by herself. She began associating with a different set of individuals and gravitated toward high-risk behaviors and nightclubs as a result of the fact that she had been far removed from her family and friends. She was detained for the first time in 2012 for driving under the influence of alcohol or drugs, which was the beginning of her downward spiral that became much more serious. In a tweet directed at President Obama, Amanda attempted to control the arrest by requesting that he fire the officer who placed the arrest. This is a particularly important aspect of Amanda's actions. However, she publicly denied that she was having any difficulties and told People magazine that she was doing amazing. Her strange behavior gave the appearance that she was experiencing developing problems with her mental health. However, she denied that she was having any problems. The peculiar actions that Amanda was engaging in swiftly captured the attention of the general population. As soon as she found herself in public, she began making weird statements, including participating in Twitter feuds with other celebrities. She attacked Rihanna without any provocation, and she also targeted Miley Cyrus, whom she called ugly, in a tweet that they sent to each other. Her targets included both of these celebrities. Due to the acts that Amanda was doing at this time, friends and family members alike were concerned about her mental health. The public feuds and strange tweets that she was involved in intensified her sense of isolation and turned her troubles into a matter of debate. Her problems became tabloid fodder as a result of these social media interactions. Problems with the finances started to appear after that. During the period of 2012 to 2013, Amanda made a total of more than $1.4 million worth of costly and impulsive purchases. The upkeep of Amanda's lifestyle has become ever more expensive. As a result of her use of marijuana in the common parts of the building, she was evicted from her apartment in New York City and moved into a hotel. Nevertheless, she was eventually compelled to leave the hotel because she had tampered with smoke detectors and was behaving in an increasingly erratic manner while she was there. Reportedly, Amanda paid for a taxi ride across the country, from New York to Los Angeles, because she was unable to obtain an airline ticket due to a lack of identifying information. In this particular instance, the magnitude of the challenges that she encountered is demonstrated. Her fortune was plundered in a short amount of time. A highly publicized event occurred in 2013 when Amanda accidentally involved her pet dog in the incident by lighting fire to the driveway of a stranger in Los Angeles. This turned out to be the culmination of Amanda's downhill spiral. The initial admittance that she received to a mental health facility was a direct consequence of the behavior that she exhibited. The family of Amanda, who were aware of the severity of the issues she was having with her mental health, received a wake-up call as a result of this revelation. In order to maintain control over their daughter's health and finances, Amanda's parents took action and submitted a conservatorship petition. Because it gave her family the ability to manage her affairs while she began the process of recovering from her ailment, the conservatorship was an important event in her life. It was a moment that she will never forget. It seemed as though Amanda was making headway after a certain amount of time had passed. In addition to re-establishing communication with her family, she also enrolled in the Fashion Institute of Design and Merchandising, FIDM, and started focusing on new creative channels. All of these things went into effect. A revived sense of purpose was supplied to her as a result of her pursuit of fashion education, and she even stated an interest in returning to acting roles. In 2018, after she had been clean and sober for almost 4 years, an interview with her was published in the publication Paper magazine. Her difficulties with addiction, body image, and mental health were presented in an open and honest manner during the conversation. Sarah was able to express her honesty and vulnerability during the interview, which resulted in her receiving renewed support from those who believed that she had reached a turning point in her life. After graduation, however, it was a terrifying experience to have to deal with the challenges of maintaining stability in one's life. Samantha would once again experience feelings of loneliness and idleness if she didn't have the structure of school to support her. She went back to rehabilitation multiple times, and she shared with her followers on social media that she was focusing on bettering herself personally. She began a relationship with a person she had met during her time in recovery, which led to a whirlwind romance. This occurred around the same time that she began her rehabilitation. Because of the stormy nature of the relationship, which was marked by numerous disagreements and breakups, the partnership came to an end after 3 years, leaving Amanda in a vulnerable position. The relationship was characterized by frequent disagreements and breakups. A video that was uploaded on YouTube 23 years ago showed Amanda walking around Hollywood by herself. The admirers were taken aback by the fact that the once jovial celebrity appeared to be visibly distressed and appeared to have experienced a radical metamorphosis. It was only a few days later that she was found naked while walking around the streets of Los Angeles. She was then taken to a psychiatric clinic for an evaluation of her mental state after being discovered. A new psychiatric hold was imposed on Amanda as a consequence of this occurrence, which also resulted in repeated conversations addressing the continuous issues she experiences with regard to her mental health and overall wellness because of the challenges she faces. It has been proved that Amanda is tenacious in spite of the challenges that she has faced. Her supporters have interpreted her decision to erase her facial tattoos as a step toward regaining her identity. She began the process of deleting her tattoos not too long ago. Even though Amanda's journey has been marked by great highs and lows, the fact that she is making an effort to reconstruct her life is evidence of her unwavering fortitude. Her life continues to act as a potent reminder of the demands that young celebrities are put under, as well as the detrimental consequences that public attention and popularity can have on mental health. Her narrative continues to serve as a poignant lesson. Her ability to be honest and resilient in the face of difficult situations is a source of inspiration for her fans, who continue to have faith in her capacity to recover from her past and find happiness in the future. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.